Hi Gemini, and welcome to your bonus love advice for August 2018. I am doing this video because Venus has just moved into Libra, the 7th house of relationships, on August 6th, and we have Mercury retrograde until August 19th. So relationships are very highlighted for the month of August. I have created a timestamp for love advice for Gemini and every other sign, as well as those Geminis out there who are completely single, aren't thinking about anybody, nobody on your mind, okay? So I will start with the single Geminis. If you are a Gemini and a Taurus, or a Gemini and a Scorpio, etc., go ahead to your timestamp below. Okay, so let's see if there is love on the menu for Gemini for August. Those of you who are single, not wishing for an ex back, not thinking of anybody, wanting brand new love. What is up for you guys? Okay, so we have we have give your relationship a chance. Gemini, listen, there's, I feel, a relationship of the past, or a misconnection, or even a friend, or just somebody around you right now that you might want to give a second look to or open up to with give your relationship a chance, okay? Even if you're like, that's not my type, give it a shot. Like, you don't know where it could go. Also, some of you really need to open yourself up to a partnership and, you know, be willing to be compromising and have a more positive mindset about it, okay, with give your relationship a chance. It's like you've got to give love a real chance, 100%. You know, and then say, oh, bah humbug, it doesn't work. But I guarantee if you really give it 100%, you feel good, you believe, love will happen for you. Okay, so let's see what comes out here. Honesty is essential to be a loving person. It is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Gemini, I'm sorry. I just feel like there's somebody resurfacing in August, or there's somebody who's been trying to come back, or there's just like a friend or an acquaintance or somebody, and it's, if you just take a deeper look or open yourself up to it and have like a really heart-to-heart honest conversation, I feel like it could go somewhere, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, let's see. Yeah, here's the outcome choices. Gemini, I'm sorry. I feel like whoever I'm reading for here, no, you are not single because nobody wants you. You are single because you don't want anything that's being offered to you, at least what's coming through this reading. So listen, those people that you're not truly interested in, don't lead them on. You know, but there's somebody, Gemini, take a closer look at somebody in your life, because I feel like you could have a real chance with them, whether it's just an acquaintance, a friendship, or it's like a missed opportunity or relationship of the past. You're going to have a couple of options here, okay? So for you single Geminis out there, those are your bonus love messages for August. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Gemini with another Gemini, and we're going to use Mercury as the card representing your fellow Gemini. So this is for those of you who are interested in a Gemini, or are involved with the Gemini, or are wishing to reconcile with a fellow Gemini. So let's see what's up for you guys. All right, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So listen, we need to have a positive mindset about our Gemini connection, regardless of what is taking place right now. I feel like this is probably a very good union. We might be having miscommunication. I mean, Mercury is retrograde right now, but this is like, you know, hang in there with this relationship. If you're just dating, you know, there's great promise to this relationship. If you are already in a committed relationship with another Gemini, you know, again, hang in there, you guys. There's more to come. And if you're really hoping for a reconciliation with a Gemini, stay optimistic. It could definitely be on the horizon. So ask for help and look to your inner strength. So those of you who are just like having a lot of issues, not seeing eye to eye, look at what the very next card would be, is true love. So yeah, I know that this Gemini connection is worth fighting for. If you guys have been having a lot of miscommunication, having a hard time letting baggage of the past go, you might want to consider, you know, going to counseling or doing some sort of self-help for your relationship, even if it's just with you, yourself, you know, trying to do meditation and raise your vibration to help the energy of your relationship. And with look to your inner strength, it's like whatever's going on, you guys can definitely get through it. This is a very strong relationship, and we need to stay positive and optimistic, okay? If you're just dating and there's not like a real commitment in place yet, you know, if there's confusion, get advice from friends and from other people, okay? Don't feel defeated or get insecure. This looks like a strong relationship to me, and it just might need some assistance, okay? And if you're hoping for a reconciliation with the Gemini, I just feel like you guys have some things you have to work out separately, and that's why we're apart, because ask for help and then look to your inner strength. There's just different things you guys have to work on apart rather than together right now, okay? And here is our outcome, the High Priestess of Spirit, which, yeah, this is saying you've really got to have faith and trust that all is going to work out exactly as it's supposed to. And sometimes you have to move forward on a leap of faith rather than having all the answers or understanding before you. But with stay optimistic, this looks to have a positive outcome by the end of August. So, you know, if you are wanting to reconcile, it's really about divine timing and when both of you have worked through your different issues. If you're dating, again, you've just got to go with the flow and not try to rush or push. And if you're in a committed relationship, do not give up. You know, seek the counsel, the guidance, the healing, whatever needs to take place for the relationship, because there's still much more to be had within it, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are involved with a fellow Gemini. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Gemini Sagittarius connection. Whether you're just interested in a Sagittarius, you're dating, you're in a serious relationship, or maybe you're hoping for a reconciliation with the Sagittarius. So let's see what comes out for you guys, Gemini and Sagittarius. All right, so we have separation here. Now, you know, this is pretty straightforward if you guys are broken up at this time, right? Through August, we're experiencing a period of separation and disconnection from each other. Those of you who are just dating a Sagittarius, there could be where, like, maybe you're going on vacation or your Sagittarius is going on vacation. You know, could be work travel as well, other obligations. So there could be some separation between you and your Sagittarius in the month of August, you know, for travel purposes or just other reasons. Or with this, it could feel like you guys just aren't really vibing, even though you are. If you're in a committed relationship with the Sagittarius, this could indicate that either A, you know, they are literally away from you on travel, or you're away from them on travel. Could also be military, okay? Whole different slew of reasons why we would be away from each other traveling. And also, this could feel like where you're just not vibing, like you feel disconnected from each other with the separation card there. So, or you might be considering a separation if you are in a committed relationship with the Sagittarius. Just different for each of you. General reading. So, let's see. We have spend some time together and listen with your heart. So, yeah, I feel like there is like a reconnection here. So if you've been broken up, I feel like there's definitely a moment in August where we could come back together to talk and have a conversation. And with listen with your heart, it's very important that you hear your Sagittarius out, okay? Like, and put yourself in their shoes. Don't just listen for your response or just say how they're wrong. You know, even if you're not agreeing with what they're saying, it's very important that you really listen to their side from your heart, okay? And same goes for them to you. Like, you need to give them that respect, and then as you are giving your side, you have to ask that same respect in return and point out that you offered it, okay? If you are just dating a Sagittarius, I feel like, you know, when you're spending time with your Sagittarius throughout the month of August, have quality time together. Actually have conversations with each other. You know, don't be watching a show, watching a movie, being on your phones, doing separate things. Like, it's very important that we connect with each other physically and verbally in August. Same thing if you are in a committed relationship. If things aren't feeling so grand, it might have a lot more to do with the fact that we're not very physically connected, or we're not communicating very well. And those are like the keys to, you know, getting rid of this energy that's making you feel separated, if it's not like a physical separation that is taking place in August for whatever reason, okay? So communicate, spend time, quality time together. And if that can't be offered to you by your Sagittarius, then it's not even worth your time, Gemini. You're better off saying, you know what, no, I'll pass. So, again, if this is Sagittarius you're hoping to reconcile with, I feel like we could have some communication, maybe meet up and talk about things in August. All right, so cycles is the ultimate outcome here. And what this card is saying is the resolution to all of this comes about in another cycle. So, you know, it looks like August is where we're communicating, we're trying to work things out, we're trying to get on the same page. And if we do that, you know, by September, I feel like, you know, September, October, things are just really smoothed out for your guys' connection, or for your relationship, or the return of a partner. If you are broken up and disconnected, it comes about, you know, in like September, October, even though we may be communicating in August, okay? So this is what you put out is what you get back. And, you know, with cycles, I really do feel like there is a lot of Sagittarius, Gemini reconnections with this card and separation, okay? So those are your messages. For those of you who are involved with a Sagittarius, I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Okay, Gemini, this is for you and a connection with a Capricorn. Whether you're just interested in a Capricorn, you're dating one, involved with one, or maybe hoping for a reconciliation with one. So let's see what comes out for Gemini Capricorn. Okay, so we have forgiving and learning. With this being the overall energy, August for Gemini Capricorn is an element of healing needs to take place, okay? There's some forgiveness that needs to happen. There's some understanding that needs to happen. Receive with love and appreciation. Yeah, just some of the things you guys may have been through, those of you who are committed or those of you who are hoping for reconciliation, it's like there's a lot of energy that needs to be healed and released in order to move forward in prosperity, okay? If you are just dating a Capricorn and there's like no real commitment in place, you or this Capricorn may be holding on to emotional baggage from previous relationships that needs to be worked on and let go of so that you guys can have a real chance, okay? If you are hoping for a reconciliation, there is a lot that has got to be worked out before that can take place, okay? So look here, we have honesty is essential and true love. Beautiful. Yeah, we need to really talk about things and be 100% honest with each other if we want to move past this. Those of you who are in a committed relationship, okay, so let's start there. If you are in a committed relationship with the Capricorn, whatever is happened in the past needs to become water under the bridge in order for you to move forward. And, you know, maybe some of you need to come clean, take responsibility. Maybe some of you need your Capricorn to come clean and take some responsibility. But overall, it's time to have conversations, be very honest, and start working towards healing and forgiveness, because I feel like you guys are truly in love with each other, okay? Those of you who are just like dating a Capricorn, not committed yet, very important that you state what you truly want and hope for from this relationship and ask for the same in return. And I feel like you are really wanting true love, or you're feeling like this could be true love, or your Capricorn is feeling that way. But there's somebody needs to let go of some emotional baggage of the past, okay? But this relationship has great potential if we can do that. Now, if we're hoping for a reconciliation, I do believe it can happen with this true love, but it's like we've got to be really honest with ourselves. We've got to be really honest with our Capricorn, and our Capricorn has to be very honest with us in order for us to forgive and learn and evolve from whatever was, so we could become something much more, okay? And with cycles, yes, this to me is, you know, where there, if those of you who are wanting to reconcile, this is like a yes to me, but there's this energy that needs to be worked out. So, you know, in August, I feel like we're working this energy out, and maybe it's September or October when we actually reconcile, okay? Those of you who are just dating a Capricorn, don't push, don't shove. All things move in cycles, and, you know, if you're patient and do what you got to do, and you're honest and you demand that in return and help your Capricorn through this healing process, or they help you, I feel like as we move through that cycle come September, October, you know, we're recognizing our true love connection. If you are in a committed relationship, again, it's like we've got to let the past be water under the bridge. And, you know, what you give is what you get. This is the karma card. What goes around comes around. So, you know, we can finally let all of the baggage of the past go and move into a new cycle of love, of true love, because there's a very beautiful connection here, okay? So, those are your messages for those of you who are involved with a Capricorn. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is for those of you who are involved with or interested in an Aquarius. Let's pull a card here to get more information, and that could mean even if you are broken up and hoping for a reconciliation, or you're just casually dating, you're in a serious committed relationship with one. It's just all about Gemini and Aquarius for the month of August. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so we have reconciliation. Nice. So, if you are a Gemini hoping to reconcile with an Aquarius, you know, that's promising for August with the reconciliation card coming out, okay? If you are just dating an Aquarius, there may be a need to reconcile some differences between the two of you, okay? If you are in a committed relationship with an Aquarius, it's kind of the same thing. There may be some things that you need to reconcile between the two of you. Maybe we need to let the past go. If we've been feeling kind of distant and disconnected from each other, this could be where, you know, because of the energies, we're just naturally feeling more connected and in love than we have been maybe in a while, okay? So reconciliation is really good. If we've been fighting and not getting along, it's like now we're kissing and making up and things feel good, okay? So let's pull some whispers of love. We have ask for help and focus on love. So this is card 14, this is card 24. I like that progression from, you know, counting in tens from 14 to 24. So Gemini, with this here, you know, some of you might need to seek outside assistance to help reconcile your differences. Get advice from friends, maybe get advice from a professional, get advice from a counselor at your church, you know, just wherever you can get really wise, sage advice about your relationship, you might consider doing that. Also, with focus on love, it's very important that you are, you know, not focused on what's wrong about your Aquarius, what lacks in your relationship, but rather what you love about your Aquarius and what is working and what is going right, okay? And if you're really wanting to reconcile with an Aquarius, if you guys have any mutual connections or just anything like that, ask, you know, say what's up with Aquarius. Is this a good time to reach out to Aquarius? Also with ask for help, maybe some of you could get a personal love reading if you need deeper details from a reader. I'm not doing personal readings, so I'm not promoting myself. Just generally from what I see, that might be beneficial to some of you who are involved with an Aquarius, okay? Because I do see a reconciliation. But maybe when that's happening is kind of a little bit different for each and every one of you, okay? And look at here, we have confidence. So you need to believe in yourself and you need to believe in this relationship, okay? There definitely is longevity and prosperity to this relationship, but we've got to shift to a very positive vibration and focus of love and what's going right and all the things about your Aquarius that you do appreciate and value. And you know what this ask for help is about, wherever you need that, do not be afraid to reach out, okay? And obtain the help and service that you need for your relationship, whether that's through counseling, you know, through tarot reading, through meditations that you're doing yourself. It's just, you know, believe in yourself and believe in this relationship, because I think it could actually really work out, even if, you know, it's been going through some hard times. Things are going to come back together, okay? So those are your messages for those of you involved with an Aquarius. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Gemini Pisces connection for those of you who are involved with the Pisces somehow, some way, or hoping to be involved with the Pisces anyways. So let's pull a card here and gain more insight and information. Okay, so we have wedding here. With this card, Gemini, I feel that somehow, some way, your relationship with your Pisces is kind of going to the next level in August. So if we're just dating, we might be saying I love you, or getting committed, or meeting each other's family or friends. It could be we're moving in together. It could be we're getting engaged. We could legitimately be getting married in August. Some of you could be celebrating a wedding anniversary, or the anniversary of your relationship or first date in August. It's just with wedding there's a celebration around your romance and love with the Pisces, okay? And also taking things to the next level, the next step, whatever that would personally mean for you and your relationship with your Pisces, okay? Some of you it's big, some of you it's a bit more subtle. If you are hoping for a reconciliation with the Pisces, with the wedding card coming out, definitely could happen, okay? There could be a second go-round for the two of you. So, let's see. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has its opportunity to grow and find love. So I feel like there's happiness happening here, and honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So Gemini, those of you involved with the Pisces, very important that in the month of August that we are very honest with each other, what our needs are, what we truly want out of the relationship, out of the situation, and appreciate, you know, what is right now. Even if we are, you know, disconnected from our Pisces, appreciate the moment of now. What are you learning as you and your Pisces are separated from each other, okay? And when we do communicate, very important that we're super honest, all right? So let's pull an outcome card here. All right, so we have reminder. Now, this here is saying, Gemini, whatever's going on in August, whatever you and your Pisces face with each other, very important that we don't make the same mistakes we've made in the past. So if, you know, we've got to make a different decision this time around, whether you are reconciling, whether you are just dating, or you're in a committed relationship. It's like there's something about the past that's resurfacing in August, whether it's a situation, a pattern of behavior, you know, whatever. And we've got to make a different choice this time. We've got to make sure that we've learned from the past so that we don't make that same mistake in the future, okay? So really take heed to that. And if you are dealing with a Pisces and they are just very dishonest with you, and you always feel like they're playing games, and, you know, here they are trying to reconcile with you, you might want to, you know, pay attention to your experience in the past with them and see if that same energy is playing out in the now, okay? So remember the past and make a different choice in the now, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are involved with a Pisces. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a Gemini Aries relationship, connection, involvement. So let's see what's up with that. What's going on with those energies? All right, so we have playfulness. So those of you involved with an Aries on any level, you need to have a very playful energy and approach with your Aries in the month of August, okay? It's not a month to be heavy and demanding. It's a month to be flirty and fun and playful and light and easy about things. So if you're in a committed relationship, things have been strained or whatever, you know, just taking a much more playful approach with your Aries in August is really going to help you out and help the relationship out. If you're just dating an Aries and there's no real commitment in place, August might not be the month to bring that up, okay? It might be a month to just really enjoy the relationship and see where it can, you know, kind of go all on its own, where it's growing, where it's headed. If you're hoping for a reconciliation with an Aries, if there's any sort of communication or interaction with your Aries, important that you're very playful and fun and flirty, not heavy. If you're trying to get involved with an Aries, again, playfulness is key. So we have ask for help and love makes all the difference. So listen, if you're feeling confused, unsure, or anything about your Aries, you might be better to talk to friends, family, somebody who is gives sage advice when it comes to love and romance before you lay anything heavy out there to your Aries. Like, I just feel like this Gemini Aries connection, whether we're single, waiting for reconciliation, we're just kind of casually dating, or we are in a serious commitment. It's like, no, do not be forceful, do not be pushy, do not be demanding, you know, let me tie you down. I don't feel like that will really do you any favors with this Aries. If you're trying to get to know an Aries and get into their life, with ask for help, you know, if you have any mutual friends or anything like that, you might try that route, or try to gain the help of your Aries somehow, some way, if you work with them or just wherever you see them, okay? So we have meditation. Yes, this is so perfect. Listen, Gemini, when it comes to this Aries, playful is so key. This right here is like the universe saying, I will set all things up for you with this Aries. You cannot push, you cannot force, you know, things really have to flow on their own, including reconciliation. It's like, you just do you, and, you know, don't reach out, don't do any of that. If you're hoping for a reconciliation, Gemini, you just vibe in a good place. Be very playful, maybe put the word out to some mutual friends that you're interested in a reconciliation. If you're just dating, again, let Aries kind of call the shots. Through August, be very playful, be very fun, and I think that's how you prevail. If you are in a committed relationship with Aries, be playful, be fun, don't be pushy, and I feel like things just kind of go in your favor. Be very loving and just kind of hold back, and the energy will work out in your favor, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are involved with an Aries. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so here is the messages for those of you who are involved with a Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you guys, whether you're just interested in one, hoping for a reconciliation, casually dating, or seriously committed. Let's see what's coming out for the Gemini Taurus connection. All right, so we have flirt. In August, this is a good month to be playful, fun, flirty, all of those things, regardless of your status with the Taurus. It's not a month to be heavy, to be demanding, to be pushy, or anything like that. Lighthearted energy is what is required, okay? So if you're just dating a Taurus, be very fun, be flirty, be playful, be easy, be light, be very flowy, let things go where they will go. If you are in a serious relationship with the Taurus, again, being flirty, being fun, being spontaneous will just really connect you guys and, you know, make for your time together a lot more fun and enjoyable. And if things have been kind of tense, you haven't been getting along, taking this approach with your Taurus will really shift the energy. If you are hoping for a reconciliation, any dealings with your Taurus should be very lighthearted, very fun, very flirty, very playful, okay? If you're hoping to catch a Taurus's eye, being flirty and playful is key. All right, so we have demonstrate love, find out what is important to the people you love, and act on it. So those of you who are trying to catch a Taurus's eye, find out what they love and shower them with it, okay? If you're just dating a Taurus, shower them with attention and love. Flirty though, not heavy. Not heavy, not a heavy blanket, and have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So yeah, you know, no matter what's going on with you and your Taurus, I feel we've just got to take an approach of being youthful, acting from our inner child, being fun, not rehashing the same old dramas, not worrying about the same things, not stressing about the same stresses. Just enjoy each other, love each other, dote on each other, flirt, be playful, be romantic, okay? That is the key to this relationship and its happiness for the month of August. And if you're hoping for a reconciliation, be patient and just be light about it, okay? So we have choices here. Yeah, we have a choice, Gemini, to take this advice and this approach, or to, you know, maybe be pushy and demanding. But I don't think it will yield you the same energy as if you're just, you know, easier about things and patient and kind and just fun, okay? So those of you who are involved with the Taurus, light energy, happy energy, and have patience, okay? So those are your messages for Taurus involvement. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is for those Geminis who are interested in or involved with the Cancer. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Nice. So listen, if you are estranged from a Cancer right now and you're hoping for a reconciliation, I feel like being positive and having open energy will allow that reconciliation to happen, okay? If you're just dating a Cancer and you're really feeling the vibes, just keep going with it, keep feeling good about it, because you guys very well could be soulmates. If you are in a committed relationship with a Cancer, to me this is the confirmation of that soulmate bond, okay? If you're trying to catch the eye of a Cancer, sleep meditations and affirmations may very well help you with that, as this Cancer could be a soulmate, okay? So nice energy for Gemini Cancer. Honesty is essential, and the only thing that is real is love. So listen, those of you in a relationship, committed, and look at with the next card, I'm just going to put I love you out there. Those of you in a committed relationship with the Cancer, very important that you are honest up front with Cancer in August, and you know, speak your truth. You speak your true heart and focus on, you know, the things that are positive about your relationship and all the things you love about your Cancer. And you might really need to tell your Cancer, I love you. If you've been holding that back, it's time to put it out there. It's honestly, if you want to stay with this Cancer, really focus on the beautiful love that does exist between the two of you. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love, and honesty is essential. So, you know, it's worth fighting for this relationship, but we've got to shift our focus to what's good about this relationship and be very honest with each other. If we're just dating a Cancer and there's no real commitment in place, one of you might be ready to move faster than the other, and one might have more feelings than the other, but it's very important that we're honest with each other, and you know, you don't allow yourself to be rushed, and don't rush your Cancer. All things unfold in their proper time, okay? If you're hoping for a reconciliation, again, you need to shift yourself back to positive, back to hopefulness, back to working through all the energy that separated the two of you in the first place, okay? So, ultimate outcome is fragment. So, with that being the outcome, you guys may be just pulled in many different directions from each other, whether you're in a committed relationship or you're just dating right now. There might just be a lot of other obligations playing out in your life, and it might make you insecure, make Cancer insecure, thinking there's other things going on, when the truth is we just have a really full plate, and that's why honesty is essential in expressing our true heart and emotion for each other, okay? If we are hoping for a reconciliation, you know, I feel better to be focused in the positive and hopeful expectation. It might not be able to come to fruition in August just because there's a lot of energy that's being pulled that needs to be worked out and reconciled maybe, okay? But honesty is essential, and focusing on the positive and having, you know, good expectations for the relationship is key. So those are your messages. For those of you who are involved with a Cancer, I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so those of you who are involved with or interested in a Leo, let's see what messages are coming out for you guys. Okay, we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you are just dating a Leo, you guys have a really good connection, and you know, this Leo could very well be the special one, okay? If you are in a committed relationship with a Leo and things have been challenged lately, you're not getting along, things like that, you know, you need to really give this relationship a chance. There's a lot of potential between the two of you, okay? If you are broken up right now, there very well could be a reconciliation with this could be the one. And, you know, if you're interested in a Leo's caught your eye, or a Leo's trying to get into your world, you know, it'd be worth taking the chance with that card. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so receive with love and appreciation, and express love through gifts. So with this, you know, one of you might be the kind of person that shows love and affection through material things, like giving gifts, giving money, taking care of things in a material way. If that's like how your Leo rolls, you know, and you've been like, that ain't love, well, that might truly be how your Leo shows love. Or that just might be how you roll. You're like, I'm not a super emotional person, so I give you gifts and I take care of things. Like, that's how I show my love. If that's the case, like, there needs to come an understanding about that, all right? And so that the other person knows that that's not, you know, just some superficial, flimsy attempt. No, that's truly how I show my affection. Some people aren't super emotional, right? So we, you know, show our love and affection in other ways. If you're just dating, you know, you might gain the upper hand by pampering and really showering your Leo with a lot of gifts and admiration, okay? If you are hoping for a reconciliation, same thing. If you are being showered with a lot of gifts and admiration from your Leo, accept it with love and appreciation, okay? It's truly coming from their heart. Okay, so yeah, look at this, fulfillment. So Leo Gemini connection, really awesome. I see, you know, a lot of potential here for those of you who are just dating. A lot of like luxury, a lot of money spending, a lot of gifts. I just see kind of a power couple type of energy between the Gemini Leo cards here. So, you know, whether you are together right now or you're hoping for a reconciliation, you know, just remain positive. Make Leo feel like they're king of the jungle, all right? Shower them and pamper them with love and gifts if you do not do so. And if Leo is showering you with loves and gifts, you know, truly accept that. They mean it genuinely from their heart. There's great fulfillment between the Gemini and Leo connection in August, okay? So those are your messages for those of you involved with a Leo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. All right, so this is for a Gemini Virgo connection. Those of you who are involved with the Virgo, whether we're casually dating, we're very committed, we're hoping for a reconciliation, or maybe you're trying to catch Virgo's eye, or Virgo's trying to catch your eye. Let's see what the Gemini Virgo connection has going on for August. All right, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, Gemini, those of you involved with a Virgo, August holds the energy for things to go to the next level, whatever that personally means for you and your relationship with your Virgo. So, for some of you, that could be where we're just finally expressing how we feel about each other, that we like each other, that we have interest in each other. Others of you, this could be expressing I love you, or getting committed, moving in with each other. If you're already in a committed relationship, this could be where we're deciding to buy a house, starting a family, getting married. You know, some of you getting engaged. Some of you could be getting married in the month of August, all right? If you're already in a relationship, it could also mean that your love and bond and connection is actually going to strengthen and go to another level in August through the different experiences and moments that you have with your Virgo, okay? If you're just dating a Virgo, again, there's some elevation to the relationship. If you are hoping for a reconciliation with the Virgo, I totally feel like that can happen with the engagement energy. And if you are interested in a Virgo, or a Virgo is interested in you, there is definitely potential, and it's worth giving it a shot, okay? So let's see. Act as if your partner is already here. And rest and relaxation is essential. So, you know, those of you who are not with your Virgo right now, like we're broken up from each other, this is an important time apart, okay, with rest and relaxation. You know, don't lose the space for your Virgo. You know, hold the space in your life for them, but you need to trust that the breakup right now is for the good of both of you. There's some things that, you know, you need to understand. There's some things Virgo needs to understand. There's some learning and growing that needs to take place without each other at this time, okay? If you are, you know, in a committed relationship, this might be where you guys might need a little breather from each other, okay? Like, it might do you some good to give each other a little bit of space to, you know, put things into perspective. But with things moving to the next level, I feel like whatever it is you really want with this Virgo, you need to put it out there and then just let it be, and let the universe, and like that's how it goes to the next level, okay? And in your mind, you need to really believe, you know, that it's going to happen. So if you are dating a Virgo right now, you need to believe that it is going to go to the next level, and let your mind relax and rest, and don't feel like you need to plan every little detail and understand and see every little way forward. You know, just go with the flow and have really positive expectations. If you are wanting a reconciliation, again, hold the place for your Virgo, but understand that right now we're disconnected for good reason, and we're learning and growing, and reconciliation will happen when it's time. If we're in a relationship, you know, just be easier, be lighter about things. Let the past go if that's an issue. Yeah, look at this. We have playful. Be lighter, be fun, be easy, be free with your Virgo in the month of August, okay? And that just really allows the energy to elevate. It's not a month to be harping, to be pushy, anything like that. It's truly a month to be playful, go with the flow, have high expectations, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are interested in a Virgo. If you're trying to catch a Virgo's eye, playful is the key, okay? Being very playful and fun and not too heavy is key in catching their eye, all right? So those are your messages, Gemini. All right, so this is for Gemini who is interested or involved with a Libra. Let's see what comes out there. Okay, well, that's way too many. So your card is right here. Give your relationship a chance. So, yeah, if I just... if I go through each and every one of these cards, look, they would tell a story. Give your relationship a chance. Healing family issues. Worth waiting for. And heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, so with all of this coming out... if you are in a relationship committed with a Libra, it looks like we've got to really let things from the past go, a lot of emotional baggage go, and that comes, you know, through giving the relationship a real chance, having true conversations where we're really hearing each other and allowing ourselves to put each other in each other's shoes, see things through each other's eyes, you know. And with divine timing here, it's like it's time for healing. It's time for release. It's time to really give this a whole chance. And this healing family issues, if this isn't, you know, baggage and issue within the relationship between you and your Libra, this could be baggage and issue from past relationships or all the way even back into your childhood for you or for Libra. And it's time to work through those issues and let them go so that you guys can have the closeness and connection you so desire, okay? If you're just dating, like, and there's no real commitment in place, this relationship is worth working on and, you know, giving a chance to. If we're not ready to commit just yet, we're not ready to commit just yet, okay? It's all about divine timing, but as long as we're communicating and being honest, everything is just fine. All is well in the world. If you are hoping for a reconciliation with the Libra, I really feel like it can happen, but there's a lot of healing and things that need to change and shift in each one of you before that reconciliation can take place. It's all about divine timing, and we're going to have some conversations about it, okay? And as I'm saying that, look at, there's true love. It was just trying to jump out. So this is definitely a special relationship with a good connection, and spend some quality time together. Yeah, listen, those of you in a partnership with Libra, this is a very special relationship. It is not worth giving up on or throwing in the towel. It's actually worth fighting for and doing whatever it takes to, you know, preserve it, whether you're in a serious relationship, you're just dating, or, you know, we're trying for a reconciliation, okay? Very beautiful relationship. Those of you who are hoping for a reconciliation, we might spend some time together in August and have conversations, okay? Overall, if you're trying to catch a Libra's eye, or Libra's trying to catch your eye, spend some quality time together. You will see that this could definitely be true love, okay? So, with Forbidden here, what I feel about that is there's just, in order for this to proceed forward, no matter the situation that you are in with the Libra, there's something about the past that we've got to leave behind, okay, in order to proceed forward. So that is something different for each and every one of you. But this is a relationship that's worth fighting for. This is true love. This is the real thing. You know, it's just we've got to move past some things, and there's something we have to leave behind, okay? So those are your messages for those of you who are involved with a Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Okay, so this is a reading for those of you who are involved with a Scorpio or interested in a Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with that energy. Okay. Attraction. So, very important that we have a positive vibe and expectation attached to our Scorpio in the month of August. It will really help the relationship out. Also, this could be talking about how there is just a very magnetic attraction and vibe between you and your Scorpio. If there's a Scorpio trying to catch your eye, or you're trying to catch the eye of a Scorpio, there's very strong vibes pulling you towards each other, okay? If you are just dating a Scorpio with no real commitment in place just yet, you know, enjoying the moments, falling in love with the moments, being very positive, being very happy, being very uplifting and optimistic, like wins you over with Scorpio, or Scorpio demonstrating that behavior towards you wins you over. If you are in a committed relationship with the Scorpio, you know, it's a good month to be very positive, not nitpicky, but very positive and complimentary and focused on all the lovely things about your Scorpio and the relationship that you share, okay? And if you're hoping to reconcile with the Scorpio, you know, being in a more of a positive vibe is very alluring and attracting, more so than being pessimistic or just really needy or anything like that. You are limitless. And back to what you love. So this is card 4, this is card 3. So card 3 and card 4. I like that. Yeah. And then look at here, we have forgiveness. So some of you, you know, there's relationship. There's so much more that's to be experienced with You Are Limitless, okay? So if you're committed to a Scorpio, there's so far that this relationship can go. We just might be a bit scattered right now, all right? There's so much more to this relationship, and you guys will fall back in love, or your bond will strengthen and your connection will grow deeper if you've kind of drifted apart a little bit. If you're just dating a Scorpio, again, like this, there's no end to what could happen in this relationship, and there will be a lot of love. With Back to What You Love, I really feel like you guys have dated in past lifetimes, okay? If you're hoping for a reconciliation, I do feel like it can take place in August, just with Back to What You Love there, but it's all about your attitude and your vibration and what you present to Scorpio, okay? Self-worth, yeah. This is what I was talking about. You know, even if you're really missing a Scorpio or whatever, or you're just kind of feeling bad about some things, Gemini, it so serves you to, believe in yourself, feel good about yourself, and emanate that vibration. It's very alluring to Scorpio. It's intoxicating. It really sucks them in. So having good self-esteem, feeling very confident and sure of yourself is attractive to Scorpio, all right? And that's really where you should be trying to vibrate, no matter what your situation is with the Scorpio. And also, if, your Scorpio is kind of coming across as needy, whiny, insecure, you might want to say to them, listen, I really like you or whatever, but you've got to work on your self-esteem. You've got to work on your confidence, because that's what attracts me. That's what draws me in, okay? So vibing really high, feeling confident, knowing that there's infinite potential between you and your Scorpio is key for August, okay? So those are your messages, Gemini. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.